New York's most hated tech founder is doubling down on his AI surveillance necklace, and the backlash is getting even more brutal. Avi Schiffman, the 22-year-old CEO behind the Friend device, is now walking around the city confronting his haters face-to-face while claiming he's enjoying the angry reaction. The Atlantic just profiled him as the most reviled tech executive in New York, and instead of backing down, he's leaning into the controversy like it's performance art. His AI necklace listens to your entire day and sends push notifications about your conversations, creating the perfect dystopian nightmare that even New Yorkers won't tolerate. The subway vandalism has escalated to the point where his ads are being destroyed faster than they can be replaced, with messages like "AI wouldn't care if you lived or died" becoming the city's unofficial motto. When your product makes you the most hated person in a city of 8 million people, maybe the problem isn't your marketing strategy, it's your fundamental misunderstanding of human nature.
Hollywood's biggest talent agency just opted all their clients out of OpenAI's Sora AI tool, and it's sending shockwaves through the entertainment industry. WME told OpenAI that none of their A-list celebrities, from actors to athletes, will participate in the latest Sora update that can insert people into AI-generated environments without proper authorization. The agency's digital chief wrote a memo stating that artists should have a choice in how they show up in the world and how their likeness is used, essentially declaring war on AI's invasion of Hollywood. This comes after the industry erupted over Tilly Norwood, an AI-generated actress whose creator claimed she'd be the next Scarlett Johansson or Natalie Portman. SAG-AFTRA is furious that AI characters are being trained on real performers' work without compensation or permission. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is now scrambling to give rights holders more control, but the damage is done. When Hollywood's power brokers start protecting their talent from AI exploitation, it's a clear sign that the industry recognizes artificial intelligence as an existential threat to human creativity and livelihood.
Deloitte just got caught using AI to write a government report, and now they have to refund nearly $500,000 after the AI hallucinated fake research. The consulting giant quietly admitted to using GPT-4o to create a report for the Australian government, but the AI made up quotes, fabricated academic papers, and cited research that doesn't exist. A professor noticed citations to multiple non-existent publications, including fake reports attributed to real academics who never wrote them. The AI even invented quotes from federal judges and created entirely fictional legal precedents that were presented as fact. Deloitte tried to bury the scandal by publishing a corrected version with a tiny admission buried on page 58 of a 273-page document. This represents a catastrophic failure of professional standards, where one of the world's largest consulting firms essentially scammed taxpayers by passing off AI hallucinations as expert analysis. When artificial intelligence can fool multinational corporations into believing fake research is real, we're living in a post-truth economy where nothing can be trusted and expertise becomes meaningless.
A Senate report just revealed that AI could eliminate 100 million American jobs in the next decade, and nobody's talking about the human cost. Bernie Sanders released findings showing that artificial intelligence and automation could wipe out 40% of registered nurses, 47% of truck drivers, 64% of accountants, 65% of teaching assistants, and 89% of fast food workers. This isn't gradual technological change. It's economic warfare against the working class disguised as innovation. The report warns that we're facing the biggest labor disruption in human history, yet tech companies continue pushing AI development without considering the social consequences. While Silicon Valley celebrates efficiency gains and cost savings, millions of families face unemployment and economic devastation. The most disturbing part is how the tech industry frames job displacement as inevitable progress, rather than a choice they're making to prioritize profits over people. When nearly 100 million Americans could lose their livelihoods to artificial intelligence, we're not witnessing technological advancement. We're watching the systematic destruction of human economic value in favor of machine efficiency.
AI has already redefined tech roles, and over 50% of workers say their jobs have been fundamentally changed or eliminated. A new survey by Indeed and Glassdoor found that more than 50% of tech talent reported being reassigned due to AI implementation, while 25% said workers had been laid off entirely. This isn't a future threat. It's happening right now as companies replace human expertise with artificial intelligence systems that work faster and cheaper. The tech industry is cannibalizing itself, with the very people who built these AI systems becoming their first victims. Workers are being forced to retrain for roles that may not exist in 5 years, creating a cycle of perpetual obsolescence where human skills become worthless overnight. The irony is devastating. The industry that promised to democratize information and empower individuals is now systematically eliminating human agency from the workplace. Companies are discovering that AI can perform complex technical tasks without benefits, sick days, or salary negotiations. When the tech sector itself admits that artificial intelligence is displacing human workers at an unprecedented scale, we're witnessing the beginning of an economic transformation that prioritizes algorithmic efficiency over human dignity.
The Pentagon is warning about AI psychosis and swarms of killer robots that could trigger the next world war. A former Pentagon insider revealed that artificial intelligence debates are shaping national security policy in terrifying ways, with military leaders discussing autonomous weapon systems that could make life and death decisions without human oversight. The concept of AI psychosis refers to artificial intelligence systems developing unpredictable behaviors that could lead to catastrophic military actions. Defense officials are grappling with scenarios where AI-powered weapons could misinterpret data, target civilians, or escalate conflicts beyond human control. The military-industrial complex is rushing to deploy AI systems for warfare while admitting they don't understand how these technologies will behave in combat situations. This represents the ultimate fusion of artificial intelligence with human destruction, where machines could decide who lives and dies based on algorithmic calculations rather than human judgment. When the Pentagon itself warns about AI-driven military psychosis, we're facing a future where artificial intelligence doesn't just replace human jobs, it replaces human decision-making in matters of life and death.
AI deepfake audio is getting so good that phone scammers are about to unleash a fraud epidemic unlike anything we've ever seen. Advances in AI-generated voice cloning mean criminals can now perfectly replicate anyone's voice from just a few seconds of audio, making phone call fraud virtually undetectable. The technology has reached a point where parents could receive calls from their children begging for money. Elderly people could hear from their grandchildren in distress, and business executives could authorize wire transfers based on fake audio from their CEOs. Traditional verification methods become useless when artificial intelligence can mimic speech patterns, emotional inflections, and personal details with perfect accuracy. Social media provides endless voice samples for criminals to train their AI systems, turning every video call, voice message, and recorded conversation into potential ammunition for fraud. The psychological impact is devastating because these scams exploit our deepest emotional connections and trust relationships. When AI can weaponize the voices of our loved ones against us, we're entering an era where human communication itself becomes a tool for deception, and every phone call could be a lie.
AI now sounds more like us than ever before, and experts are terrified about what this means for human society. The latest advances in artificial intelligence voice synthesis have reached a point where machines can perfectly replicate human speech patterns, emotions, and even breathing sounds. This technology is being deployed across customer service, entertainment, and communication platforms without users knowing they're talking to artificial intelligence rather than humans. The uncanny valley effect is disappearing as AI voices become indistinguishable from real people, creating a crisis of authenticity in human interaction. Companies are replacing human customer service representatives with AI systems that can express empathy, frustration, and understanding while having no actual emotional experience. The implications extend beyond economics to the fundamental nature of human connection, as we lose the ability to distinguish between genuine human communication and algorithmic simulation. When artificial intelligence can perfectly mimic the most intimate aspects of human expression, we're not just facing job displacement, we're confronting the erosion of authentic human relationships. The technology that promised to connect us is instead creating a world where we can't trust that the voice on the other end of the line belongs to a real person.
Bernie Sanders just exposed big tech oligarchs for waging war against workers, while AI eliminates nearly 100 million jobs. The Senate report reveals how tech billionaires are systematically destroying human employment while concentrating unprecedented wealth and power in the hands of a few artificial intelligence companies. Sanders warns that we're witnessing the emergence of a new feudal system where AI oligarchs control the means of production while millions of workers become economically irrelevant. The report documents how companies like OpenAI, Google, and Meta are building AI systems specifically designed to replace human labor across every sector of the economy. These tech titans are using artificial intelligence as a weapon against the working class, eliminating jobs while claiming they're creating a better future for humanity? The concentration of AI power in the hands of a few corporations represents the greatest threat to economic democracy in American history. When a handful of tech oligarchs can deploy artificial intelligence to eliminate entire professions overnight, we're not experiencing technological progress. We're witnessing the systematic dismantling of human economic agency in favor of algorithmic control by the ultra-wealthy.
OpenAI's new Cameos feature lets anyone put your face in AI videos without permission, and Hollywood is in full panic mode. The latest Sora update includes a tool that can take a video of any person and insert them into completely different AI-generated environments, essentially allowing digital kidnapping of anyone's likeness. Users can upload footage of celebrities, politicians, or ordinary people and create fake videos showing them in situations they never experienced. This technology represents the complete breakdown of consent in digital media, where your appearance becomes public property for anyone with access to AI tools. The feature promises users control over their own cameos, but there's no mechanism to prevent others from using your likeness without authorization. Hollywood talent agencies are scrambling to protect their clients from unauthorized AI appearances, but the technology is advancing faster than legal protections. When artificial intelligence can seamlessly insert anyone into any video scenario, we're entering an era where visual evidence becomes meaningless and personal identity becomes a commodity. The democratization of deepfake technology through user-friendly apps means that digital impersonation is no longer limited to sophisticated criminals, but available to anyone with a smartphone.